Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from Magabox. This is the MG4 Max IPTV Android 12 streaming TV box. This has a lot going for it, up to 6K resolution, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage, and a lot more. We're going to dig into this now, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is everything that we get once we get out of the box. We do have a user guide for the MG4 Max. It does show you all of your inputs on the box itself, how to get things connected. Also has your specifications here, which I'll have up on the screen at this point in the video, so that you guys can come and check this out. If I miss anything that you're interested in, I may not have covered. Now you can see that there's a quad-core Mali T720 MP2 at 600 megahertz, 4 gigabytes of DDR3 memory, and then for storage we've got 128 gigabytes of eMMC storage. This also has a 1 gigabit Ethernet port, Bluetooth 5.0, dual band Wi-Fi for 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz, and an HDMI support for up to 6K at 60 frames per second. You do get a charger here. It's going to be a 2-prong, 2-barrel plug charger, and what we want to do here is just take a quick look at the specification of the charger so that you know that. Your output is going to be 5 volts at 2 amps at 13 watts. You do get an HDMI cable here to hook up whatever TV or monitor that you'll be using this streaming box on. So they do include that in the box for you as well. Now, taking a look at the box itself, it's got an all aluminum shell, an LCD panel on the front of this. This will have a red or blue LED indicating whether it's in standby mode or on with power. On the bottom, you've got 4 nice feet there. You do have 2 full USB ports, a micro SD card slot to expand the storage even more from that 128 gigabytes, and you do have a reset hole in case you do need to factory reset manually on the side. You do have 2 antennas here, and that's going to support your Bluetooth 5.0 and your dual band Wi-Fi. You do have an IR input here, an SPDIF input, AV input, and a full HDMI. You're going to have a 1 gigabyte LAN port and your input for your DC power. You're going to have a little bit of venting on the side. Overall, a very nice build here with that aluminum shell, which I really like. Doesn't take up a lot of space on your desk, so you're not going to have to worry about that. Now, they do include a remote control, of course, with this, and this is a very multi-function remote control. This does have voice function, as you can see with the blue icon in the middle. So you can do voice search here. You can add favorites, control your volume, do have dedicated buttons for YouTube, Prime Video, Disney+, Netflix, and you do have a mouse cursor with right there next to your jog wheel. And speaking of the jog wheel, the left and right in between the OK buttons is what you'll hold down to connect this via Bluetooth. It is dual connection, either IR or Bluetooth or both, and it runs off of 2 AAA batteries that are not included, so just make sure that you have a few on hand. Okay, so let's take a look at the main screen here for the Magabox. You can see that up in the upper right-hand corner, we've got a couple different things like your clock, your Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. Again, this has dual band Wi-Fi, or you can connect it via Ethernet. You do have Chrome as your default browser, and of course, full access to the Google Play Store, so you can add any app that you find on the Google Play Store to this Android TV box as well. So that is a welcome thing to have as always. You do have YouTube here, local updates, Mirrorcast for mirroring your phone or tablet to this device, and a memory cleaner as well. Now we do have three things here that I want to talk: live, VOD, and replay, but they also have their own app store here. So this is where you can get some of the apps like Cinema HD, TV Mate, Mondo Globo, and of course the three that are the main ones for the Magabox: Maga Replay, Maga VOD, and Maga TV. You want to make sure that those are installed. And then we'll take a deeper look. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to Settings. This is where you'll set up either your Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. And Bluetooth is an important one here because what you want to do is pair a new device and connect the remote control via Bluetooth. Holding the left and right buttons on the remote itself will put it in pairing mode, and you can see that it comes up as a Bluetooth remote. Now it'll work without Bluetooth, but you kind of want to have it connected as Bluetooth because then you don't have to depend on line of sight. So if this is tucked away somewhere behind a monitor or something like that, it'll work via Bluetooth, and it works much better that way. The three apps that I want to focus on today is the Live Maga app, VOD Maga, and Replay. So if we go into Live here, what's going to happen is it's going to log us in, and this will be where we'll have all of our live channels. You can see I'm on channel 1213, and as we take a look here, these are all of our channels, and there are literally thousands of channels that you can access from this, and they all pop up pretty quickly and have really good quality so far as the ones that I've tested already. You can see we've got MTV, we've got QVC, we've got tons and tons and tons of channels to choose from. Now along the top here, you're going to see all, and you're also going to see favorites. Clicking any one of the stars is going to add them to your favorites list. So if you do want to add one to your favorites list, it will show up under favorites. You do have network TV here, so if you do want to check out network TV, you can. Regional locals, so if you want to see your local news, you can check that out as well. You do have sports networks. If I wanted to check out a specific sports network, I can do that as well. I also have 24/7 channels, which will play certain types of genres 24/7. So that's kind of interesting if you're into a certain thing. You've got Full House here, Happy Days, Harry Potter. We can add that in real quick, and you can see it comes up very quickly with very good quality. You also have PV events or pay-per-view events, NBA, all of your sports, MLB, NFL, NCAA, NHL, music. Then we have other countries such as Brazil and Latino countries. We've got Canada, Asia, we've got UK, we've got others, and we've got Europe too. So if you want to hone in on a certain continent, you can even do that as well. You see we've got some Polish and Italian channels here, and it just goes on and on. So there is a ton in the live view that you can select from here, as you can see. Taking a look at the video on demand app itself, this is an interesting app here that will allow you to search for movies or a TV series recommended, and you can get them on demand. So it's not going to be live TV. This is just searching for anything that you would be interested in, from the newest to movies, TV series, and things like that. So it has a bunch up here that you can check out if you would like to. And again, with this is more, if it's not on TV at the moment and I really want to check it out, I can check this out. Really easy to search through. You've got search, you've got favorites, and you do have history, so you can go back to ones that you've watched before. So say I want to watch an episode of Friends or something like that, I can click on Friends, I can select the season that I want, and then I can select play, and it will start to play back that season. So this is really easy to do. And just kind of get in. You can see it loaded up pretty well, pretty quickly, and have no problems with the playback. The last one I want to cover is the Replay app. And this is a great app to have if you're looking for anything with the last 7 days. So up to a week. If I missed a TV show 3 days ago, I can go and I can select the day that I wanted to select, and I can go down and I can see what was played on that day. Now, it doesn't have every channel like from the thousands of channels, but it does have a good selection of channels that you can go back and rewatch certain things from up to 7 days for something you may have missed. Now, this is a great feature to have again if I want to select something from Cartoon Network from Tuesday, which was 6 days ago. I can play that back, no problem. Now, YouTube is another useful thing here, built in right on top. No problems with YouTube playing back, and you will be able to see here that we have really good quality on the YouTube. Picture looks great. Everything looks great. Don't have any problems here with YouTube. So it's got a nice clean look to it, again based on Android TV 12 OS, and the live VOD and replay Maga apps work really great on this. Having access to the Play Store, of course, is another bonus so that you can pretty much add any app that you want. So there you go. That's my review of the Magabox MG4 Max. It's got a lot going for it. 4 gigs of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage, voice control, Bluetooth remote. Overall, just a nice setup here with thousands of channels and movies that you can watch. If you're looking for an IPTV Android-based streaming box, you may want to check this one out from Magabox. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I'll check you guys out on the next one.